Aaron, just what did you think of Brett Gardner's home run today?
Oh, that was quite a swing. I've actually seen that same kind of swing and situation last year. I think he was able to clip Wheeler last year, and same kind of pitch, a little slider down and in, right in his wheelhouse. So that was impressive swing by him, especially in a situation like that, bases loaded, and got us going today.
We go next to Eric Boland. Eric, go ahead.
Aaron, you and Jordan were rookies together in 2017. Are you starting to see signs of that same pitcher when he takes the mound?
Yeah, just definitely just really attacking hitters. That's the big thing with Montgomery is when he's able to attack hitters and then really have them expand the zone a little bit, man, he's deadly. He's got that big curveball, good changeup he'll mix there, and then when he's able to dot the fastball, on both sides of the plate, I saw he was able to run it in on the hands of a couple of the left-handed bats that the Phillies brought out. So that was pretty impressive of him, and I'm looking forward to what he can do this year. He's a big piece of our rotation that we've been missing, and excited to have him healthy and ready to roll.
We go next to Brendan Cuddy.
Aaron, thanks for taking the time. Earlier today, we talked to Tanner Swanson about some of the improvements Gary has made. What stood out to you about him this spring?
Wow, it's a lot has. I could talk about the offensive side. The work that we were coming in here working out in the off season, and seeing the changes he was trying to make with his swing to shorten up and make better contact, be more consistent. From day one, the first day of the off season, I think he was already trying to make changes, and it was pretty amazing to see the improvements he made in just a short amount of time. Then on the defensive side, same thing. He was coming in here every single day working on his defensive blocking, receiving, asking questions. How about this and that? Joe, his want and need to, get better is, something that's always impressed me. He's a hard worker. I don't think he gets enough credit for, the amount of work and the amount of hours he puts in, at his craft. So it's excited to see the success he's having so far in spring training and looking forward to the season.
We can move next to Dan Martin. Dan, please unmute.
Aaron, when you arrived, you were talking about the off-season work that you did to become more dynamic in the field. Have you noticed anything different about how you feel, either at the plate or in the field, based on the off-season work that you did?
Haven't noticed much, just in a couple of games. Just getting a couple of 2 at-bats a day, maybe 4 or 5 innings. I think as the spring training goes on, the first couple of games, you're pretty sore, being in the spikes, being on your feet. But I think the biggest thing I'm noticing is just how the body's responding, after each game. I'm noticing that, the soreness isn't as bad, recovering better, feeling better after the game. So I think that's, a step forward, and I think we'll have a better answer for that, as we get closer to the season.
We go back to Eric Boland. Go ahead, Eric.
Aaron, 2 weeks into games, what jumps out to you about this team, what you've seen so far?
Offensively, I think, we saw Hicks work a walk. Guardy's been working walks. I got a couple walks. I think just our play discipline has been great. Stanton's been barreling up the ball, kind of looks just like his playoff form that he was last year. He's looking great. I think just offensively, the guys came into camp ready to go. That's the biggest thing I've noticed. The guys came into camp ready to go. I haven't seen those games where guys are trying to, really work into it or see pitches. Guys are swinging the bat and they're getting after it. So, that's what I've noticed in the couple of games I've played is, the guys are, ready to roll and they're focused. You just see this different level of attention to detail, I think.
Dave Lennon, you have the next question. Please unmute.
Hey, Aaron, I think people have short memories in general. So when Gary's coming off a not so great year last year, I think they forget how dynamic your lineup becomes or how much more dangerous your lineup becomes when he's at his best. Do you look at it that way too? When you see him with his kind of head clear, and kind of ready to do that kind of damage again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Gary's, like I said earlier, Gary's gonna have a special year this year. You know, just the changes I've seen him make, the improvements on both sides of the baseball. And, you know, Gary's a guy that can go out there and win AL MVP. You know, he's that dynamic and he's that important of a player to this team. You know, he's a guy that, you know, I wouldn't want to run against him on, you know, if I was on the base path. And when he's at the plate, you know, you don't want to leave anything out over the middle and he's going to do some damage. And, you know, even seeing the game today where, you know, I think some guy was on in front of him and then he takes a base hit to right field. You know, he's going to throw a little fastball away, you know, I'll take my base hit, you know. So seeing those improvements, those changes has been huge. And we have him, you know, if he's hitting 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, wherever he's hitting in the lineup, man, he's going to make a difference for us and be a huge part of our team.
Thanks, Aaron.